There's a job open and available in the Monday Night Football booth. Jason Witten left ESPN. He rejoined the Dallas Cowboys and is playing in the NFL again. He's playing tight end for the Cowboys. It's great. It's also been reported that ESPN offered Peyton Manning the job of filling the Monday Night Football booth. And Peyton Manning declined. Peyton Manning said, nope, I'm good. I don't want it. So the question is, who should ESPN hire to jump into the Monday Night Football booth? Who should they replace Jason Witten with? And I know who I want. I've been saying this name for a long time. The guy I want to do Monday Night Football is former Colts punter Pat McAfee. He's brilliant, he's entertaining, and he wants the job. Here's what's really cool. When Pat McAfee retired from the NFL, he's top of his game, best punter in the NFL. He said, I'm done. I'm going to start my own company and do what he does now. He began podcasting. He began doing stand-up comedy. I mean, literally, you can look up Pat McAfee stand-up comedy. He's got an hour set he did in Indianapolis of stand-up comedy. But even really what he does now, he's a content creator on the internet. He makes really funny, interesting videos. And using his platform, he's launched a campaign to grab ESPN's attention and kind of volley for the job on doing Monday Night Football. He's got the hashtag Do the Right Thing ESPN and hashtag McAfee for Monday Night Football. And I think that's brilliant. I think it's awesome. I'm a big fan of Pat. If you've been following Pat McAfee, he did a broadcast for Fox last year. He did a Packers-Lions game, I think week 17 in the NFL season. And he killed it. I love Pat McAfee's style as a broadcaster. What he does is he blends his talent in stand-up comedy. He blends the entertaining side. He's an entertainer who also has a lot of analysis because he's a former NFL player and has insight into what an NFL locker room is like. I mean, normally sports broadcasters are really stuffy. They're boring. They're not interesting. And Pat McAfee's a kind of a balance of both. He's very, very interesting. I think really if Pat McAfee was hired to do Monday Night Football, he could change sports broadcasting forever because he could both be entertaining and informative. Like there's a spectrum, right? You don't want a guy all the way to one side who is crazy and loud and only trying to make jokes all the time. It's too much. That's too far to one side. But most sports broadcasters on the far opposite end of the spectrum where they're generic and really boring. Pat McAfee's a perfect middle ground. And because he's in the middle, he's different than normal. Because normal is really boring and generic. And that is why I hope Pat McAfee gets the job. He'd be interesting. I hated Jason Witten doing Monday Night Football. It wasn't good. I regularly muted my TV. It wasn't interesting. It wasn't fun for me. And if Pat did the broadcast for ESPN, it would be so good. Frankly, it'd be must-watch television. I would have to watch. I'd have to listen and be interested. And I really think if he got on to ESPN, other people, because I don't think enough people know about him yet. If everyone knew who he was, he'd have the job already. But if Pat McAfee ever was hired to be the Monday Night Football broadcaster for ESPN, instantly he would go viral. There would be a lot of articles, be a lot of Twitter, there would be just a lot of noise about Pat McAfee, people going, oh my gosh, this is so good, it's so different, and it's so interesting. So my prediction is this, though. I don't think ESPN is going to do it. I wish they would. I don't think they're going to. I think, sadly, ESPN is too afraid of being different and making a mistake. I don't think they're going to take a risk on a guy like Pat McAfee. But, man, I wish they would. Pat McAfee would be a fantastic hire for Monday Night Football. That's who I want. And I really hope it happens. It won't. I'm predicting that it won't. I'll be very sad. And really, it's going to be weird. Whoever they hire, if they don't hire Pat McAfee, it's going to be hard to listen to whoever they hire because I'm just going to be thinking, I wish it had been Pat. I'm trying not to think that way, but I think Pat McAfee would be an incredible job as the Monday Night Football broadcaster. That is who I want ESPN to hire to replace Jason Witten on Monday Night Football. My name is Zach Schaumler. This is my podcast, Strong Opinion Sports. It is my favorite thing in the entire world. And I want to ask for your help. I want this show to grow. I want more people to watch and more people to listen to this podcast. My dream is to do this show as my full-time job. I want to own it myself. I want to do it on the internet and have complete control. I don't want to do it for CBS or ESPN. I don't want to work for a big network. I want to own it myself. And if you believe in that dream, please do me a huge favor. Help me grow by telling your friends about this podcast. Share it on Facebook, share a link on Twitter. Maybe you screenshot it, put it on Instagram. I don't have a marketing strategy beyond this. This is all I have. You know, a lot of people, one of the most common comments I get on YouTube is, you have great content. We love your stuff. You deserve more viewers. What you should do is you should buy ad spaces on Facebook or Twitter or promote yourself and buy revenue, like buy ads. I have no money. I am a broke college kid. I can't buy ad spaces. I don't have money to pay for books. And so my plan, this is my marketing plan, this is my strategy. All I plan to do is put every ounce of effort I have into making the very best podcast I can. I believe if I make a great product that people believe in, that people like, then they will share it with their friends. And so if you agree with that, if you believe in the show, if you like what I do, please do me a huge favor. Tell your friends about it. Help me grow by telling your friends about this podcast.